We got The Grapes of Wrath by Steinbeck, with pretty dull covers. But of course, the content is more important than the appearance. Steinbeck is one of my favorites. Him and F. Scott Fitzgerald, Hemingway and Faulkner are kind of not that great in my opinion. But anyway, The Grapes of Wrath. Now listen, this one is a doozy. Um, I get it. He was going through his communist phase, and these poor people that have to go to California because the Dust Bowl and you know the financial crash and so on and so forth, and they get there and it's all a mess. It isn't anything like it was promised, and so on, and they get harassed all the way there, and so on and so forth. Discrimination, horrible things, horrible scenes, death, and devastation, depression. Uh, it is pretty, pretty fantastic. The writing, it's all right. The characters, maybe they resonate with you. To me, they're all right. Nothing special, but they do their job. The plot. I get what's happening here. These poor people that just have to go on this journey, or it means life or death. Okay, this means their survival. They have to go to California, and they arrive there, and it's just it's pretty much a ghetto almost. There, of course, there are no jobs. Everybody's suffering. Um, it's cruel, and uh, what I really want to talk about. Listen, it's a great book, a great novel. You should read it. But what I really want to talk about, what really stood out to me, was of course the ending. Okay, the ending is a big yikes, a really big yikes, mad sketchy, bro. And I understand what Steinbeck was trying to do. I understand the importance, the significance, the implication, as well as the message it was trying to transmit and the feeling it was trying to elicit, right? I get that. I get it. But listen, no matter how you twist it, no matter how you try to shape it up, listen, this was written in a certain time, bro. So this was a shocker, right? But listen, there is no way you can tell me that this young girl breastfeeding this old dude that's dying is okay. Listen, I get what he was trying to do, and the fact that he wrote this back in the day is like, yikes. Wow. Incredible, right? It's just, this is just one of those crazy endings that just leave you with your jaw hanging, right? It's like, what what's going on here, bro? What are we doing here, right? We got this young girl that, if I remember correctly, she just lost a child or is about to have a child, right? So she's producing milk, and because there are a lot of people that don't have any jobs, ergo they don't have any food, and we got a lot of people that are slowly dying of starvation, and we have this old dude, and he's dying. So this young woman, she does uh, this selfish act, and she breastfeeds this old dude so he can survive. Right? That's the message. That's it. A that is a kind gesture. That is a humanitarian effort, right? And you can understand why this had to be done this way. But listen, no matter what, no matter how you try to explain it, most people will just look at that ending and it's just, this is some fucked up shit that's going on here. And at first, I was the same. I saw it the same. It's like, listen, I'm shaking my head at this. Steinbeck. I mean, and then I read it again and I got it and I understood the depth of it, what it was trying to rouse in you. I understand. It is a kind philanthropic gesture of kindness in a world, in a situation where there isn't a lot of kindness. There aren't a lot of people that would do such a thing selfishly. It's a beautiful scene, a beautiful message, but it is in a way mad creepy, mad fucked up. you know but yet again, it is Steinbeck, one of the best, a great novel. you know a lot of being on the road, a lot of having your car just stacked with luggage, and a lot of talk about California and the promised land and the milk and honey and picking fruits and vegetables and oranges. And this was a heartbreaking time when it happened to those people. It was devastating to them, right? And this novel showcases, you know, exactly the despair of that time, of that moment in history where things weren't looking up for a lot of people. And, a lot of them didn't make it. And those who made it, well, they just barely survived. And this book is phenomenal in those descriptions. And you should read it because Steinbeck is one of the best. And The Grapes of Wrath, pretty great. And I recommend all of his writings because he's one of a kind in a way. He has his own voice. And what these kind of books do is they show you that whatever you're going through, like this fake pandemic bullshit, right? Even if you believe in that and you're struggling with the isolation and etc., listen, what these books do is they show you that no matter how hard your struggle is or how hard you think it is, there has always been, back in the day, worser times, worser struggles, right? People have suffered in ways you can't even imagine, all right? And you're crying because what, you can't walk your dog, or you understand me, because you have to stay home and play video games and can't go to a bar. That's your big crisis, right? And so on. These types of books are amazing because they teach you to be modest and humble and be grateful with what you have, because listen, some people, they can't even imagine what you have, even if you think that what you have is nothing. All right. Others are suffering more than you are. Just be grateful and live your life to the fullest, because all of that greatness, all of that glory can and will be taken away just like that at the snap of a finger, right? Just like it happened in The Grapes of Wrath. Okay? That's about it. Keep on reading books.